I'm bringing you a book blurb from our realistic fiction section. When Dimple Met Rishi is authored by Sandhya Menon, and I really appreciated this novel because it features the story of two teenagers whose parents immigrated from India to America. In this book, we finally get to experience the very high expectations of Indian parents, combined with the desire of their teenage children to live their lives like their American friends. I know I haven't read a book written from this exact perspective before, and I think that the main characters struggle through conflicts that are both unique and also oddly familiar because of the universal truths that Menon is able to weave into her story. So, yay, good job, Sandhya. If you're human, basically, you're going to relate to Dimple and Rishi's story. With that being said, let's jump into the summary. As I've already mentioned, Dimple and Rishi are both children of Indian immigrants, and both sets of parents have very high expectations for their children. But that's about where Dimple and Rishi's similarities end. For the most part, Dimple does what her parents ask her to do. She's just graduated from high school, she made good grades while she was there, and now she's enrolling in college. But Dimple is really into technology and like web development and app development, which is not what her Indian mother thinks she should be focusing on. In short, Dimple wants to go to college to try and learn and, create a career for herself. But her parents are pushing her to go to college just long enough to find a nice Indian husband. Now, as you may or may not know, one pretty big piece of Dimple and Rishi's culture is arranged marriages. As in, your parents choose your husband or wife for you. Now, it's not necessarily a blind marriage. You may date before your wedding. And in Dimple and Rishi's case, their parents try to sort of sneakily arrange a meeting for them. Unlike Dimple, Rishi is 100% down for doing anything he can to please his parents. He's also 100% on board with this whole arranged marriage thing. He sort of sneakily arranges to attend the same summer app development camp, that was a mouthful, at a local university, and Dimple is attending the same camp. So the whole point is just to try to introduce himself to Dimple, who he thinks is his future wife. From that moment on, hilarity ensues, and frustration, and then more funny stuff, and then absolute rage. So I digress. When Dimple Met Rishi is cute and really different. Now, here's the exciting part of this book blurb. When Dimple Met Rishi has actually been turned into a movie by Netflix India, and it's going to be released in the US sometime in the fall or winter of 2020. It's actually been renamed Mismatched, so keep an eye out for it in your Netflix queue. But before you even do that, you should totally check it out from the library. You can find it in the realistic fiction section. As always, if you're interested in finding something good to read, you can go to the library's webpage or the library's YouTube channel and find more book blurbs there. But you can also email me or come down and see me in the library for personalized book recommendations. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, y'all.